Hey guys, today we're filming in a hot tub.
Good time. Hey guys, we're back. Hey guys, we're back. Persian princess and my little Latina baddie over here, a little youngin'. I have a story to get into. I don't know if you know, this past week it's been Mercury in retrograde. Have you ever heard of that term? Long story short, Mercury in retrograde, whenever it comes around, it's basically when like chaos tends to happen because there's like a lack of like communication. Things get resurfaced, exes popping up, miscommunication. A lot of like drama or negativity happens during Mercury in retrograde. And I've had like a shitty week. It's just been like weird. Like, have you ever had those off weeks like we're tired? Things aren't going the way they're supposed to be going. So it was Friday. Today's supposed to be the roughest day of the entire week. And I was like, okay. And I was like thinking to myself, well, it's already a good day. Like, what could go wrong? Fast forward to 8 o'clock at night, and I get a text message from one of my friends I haven't spoken to since high school. And he's like, hey, Monet, do you have a moment? I need to call you. And I have not spoken to this person since years. Hey, Monet, do you know this guy named, let's call him Taj, because his real name is I make up all these nicknames for people, and I just want to let you guys know they are very similar to people's name in real life, just in case people want to put pieces together and figure out who I'm talking about. If you like the challenge, game on. Anyway, so Taj is an older gentleman. Long story short, he asked for my number one day because he's like, I have a business proposal for you. One day in the future, I'd like to open up a wellness center and have you be the running face of my medical campaign, because he owns like a dermatology lab thing. And I was like, okay, cool. So I finally reached out to him. I was like, hey, I'm ready. Let's meet up. And he gave me a business proposal, and I just was like, something seems off. And I was just like, I don't think I should take this business proposal with him. And has a reputation of just like hitting on like younger girls. Fast forward, we had this business meeting, and come rolls like Valentine's Day, and he sent me a text. He's like, happy Valentine's Day, Monet, just like a super dry text. And I said, thanks, my love. And he's like, I better be the first and only to wish you. And it was like 6:30 in the morning or something like that. And I was like, you're definitely the first, LOL, smiley face, like the semicolon, whatever. To me, it's like being friendly. Like, you're not trying to be flirty, because like if I'm like flirty or being playful, I'll use like emojis. What do you think?
For me, it's the opposite. When you use emojis, I think it's cringe. But when you use like the semicolon and the
I send you so many emojis, like so like hearts, kissy face, like 20 in a row.
yeah. And do I send you anything back?
No, sometimes I'll get like 1 or 2 red hearts. During the week, the amount of times I say I love you to her is probably 20 times. And if I'm lucky, maybe in the middle of the night when she's really tired, she'll say I love you back.
I have a really hard time telling people that I love them.
Also, when she's really happy, she'll say it too. So, okay, well, anyways, if you look, I'm gonna show you Happy Valentine's Day. You too, my love. I hope I'm the first one to text you and the only one. Just joking. You are definitely the first to text me. Smiley face. We never talk. Like, I don't really see or care for him. Like, he's a nice guy, whatever. I get this call from he's like, can I call you? And I was like, sure. And I haven't spoken to this guy in years. So he calls me. He's like, hey, do you know this guy Taj? And I was like, yeah, what about him? Are you having an affair with him? And I was like, what? And I was like, hold up. I was like, what do you mean?
So who said this to you?
My friend. We're going to call my friend Shane. And he's like, you know, he's married and has 4 kids. And I was like, okay, and? Because I'm not guilty of anything. So I was like, okay, what's the problem? Did you guys text each other on Valentine's Day? I was like, well, he texted me. Like, the wife found the phone, thinks that you guys are having an affair. And I was like, okay, I'm not. I was like, I have nothing to hide. I was like, there's no way I'm attracted to this guy, first of all. I'm not attracted. There's nothing going on. I don't know. He doesn't wear a ring. I've never asked about his personal life. He only came up to me to talk about business. Anyways, fast forward, long story short, I started fuming because I start feeling like I've done something wrong at this point, even though I know I haven't, because I just emphasized in my last freaking video, I am against cheating. And then I'm over here thrown in Mercury in retrograde that I'm being a homewrecker, and now these freaking couple is about to freaking get a divorce. I'm going to show you a picture of homeboy. I guess I'm tearing apart this family. So I'm getting so heated, and I tell my friend Shane, give me his wife's phone number. He's like, hey, I have the wife on the other line. Let's 3-way talk. Super nice girl. I'm livid. I was like, listen, I threw this guy under the bus. I'm like, this is his reputation. Yeah, so there's this guy, Taj. I met him at my workplace. Do I think he cheated on you? No. He's basically a simp. What does that mean? Hey Siri, define simp. Simp is an informal term. It means a silly or foolish person. Okay, so he is a total simp for sure. Anyway. So this guy's, I told her, I was like, basically this guy's a simp, always trying to talk to the girls. I think in his dream, he wishes he can get with us, but all the girls basically kind of take advantage of him because he's always flaunting his money and we're just trying to get free gifts out of it. She was like saying, yeah, we were trying to save the marriage. And at the end of the day, the wife was just apologizing to me. She was just, I think, more relieved because I said, hey, I don't think your husband ever cheated with anybody. She's young. She's hot. She's very hot. Moral of the story is,
you keep getting homewrecker allegations.
Dude, I didn't even do anything. Basically, today is the last day of Mercury in retrograde. Karla and I were tired. And we hope you guys are liking our content.
Hi, Lola.
Hi, baby. Do you want to come in here? Come here. You want a treat?
I don't want to be a bitch, but you guys are really boring.
Okay, bye. She doesn't care about us. So yeah, Mercury in retrograde ends today. It's going to be a great week. I'm reunited with my homegirl. Sorry. I just sent Karla a reel of how your bestie shows up with multiple bruises, and it's because when I laugh, bam. I feel like you have stuff to say about this, but let me ask you this: if you were in his wife's shoes, what would you do?
After I find out everything?
Yeah, and she's saying that she's trying to save the marriage, and this isn't the first rodeo.
No,
but there's kids involved.
No. I feel like if you're, okay, I've seen this multiple times in many different families. Mm-hmm. If you're in a rocky marriage and you're trying to save the marriage for the kids know. They feel that if the parents don't love each other and there's constant fighting, don't you think that affects the kids more than separating and each becoming happy on your own? Ultimately, you're just going to end up hurting the kids one way or the other.
If I was in a marriage, I would only stay until the children get to a certain age where they're able to empathize, sympathize, and have compassion of the situation if they know their parents aren't. Because sometimes when they're young and then a father leaves or a mother leaves, I feel that's when abandonment issues comes. That's where the attachment styles kick in. My parents divorced when we were older, so we were able to understand and be like, hey, we're happy for you both, mm-hmm. and we want you guys to both have a happier, meaningful life.
Depends on the situation. If the marriage is really, really, really toxic and the husband's cheating left and right, you guys are constantly fighting, arguing, cussing at each other, even if your kids are young, I would get a divorce. That's it's not a healthy style of living.
Yeah.
Versus if let's say the love is not really there anymore, but it's still you can still be cordial with one another. Yes, wait until the kids are older. Mm-hmm. But it's there's the boundaries, you have to not respect. What am I saying? I'm so sleepy. Pause.
You can fall asleep now. Please excuse us as we take momentary. What the fuck do we say? Hold on.
Let's take a nap.
We'll be back after this short commercial. You know what I was thinking? One of my old coworkers in the real estate, my old fuck. Why can I not speak today? Anyways, one of my old coworkers, he just vented to me about his marriage, but they're really not doing so well, but they're keeping in mind their child, how him and his wife has an agreement that if they are not on good terms, as long as the child is around, they will fake it. They will love each other in front of the child. Mm-hmm. They will make sure the kid does not have any slightest clue that there's something between them. If there's a disagreement or if there's any argument, they have to step out of the room and make sure the child has
no idea.
Yeah, no idea.
And I feel like that's a mature and adult way of going about it, but there's some people that emotions get heightened and they just let everything out in the moment, even if you try to hide it so much from a kid. If you're able to do that, then that's amazing. If not, then it's
No, I just remembered when I was in elementary school and I saw people's parents getting divorced, and I think I was in third grade, and I saw this girl crying because she got the news that her parents were getting a divorce, and she was so traumatized. And I remember looking at her and I was like, thank God my parents aren't divorced. I'll never have to go through that. Obviously, I went through that at a way later age. It's so traumatic for them.
I'm really happy that your friend is faking it till he has to, because I feel like it's the best way to have a kid enjoy its childhood. At the end of the day, its childhood does get ruined a little, and we want it to be as normal as possible. Okay, to wrap this up, we're gonna do some rapid questions for each other, just to see each other's opinions, to see if we have similar opinions or different opinions about certain scenarios, and We want to hear your side of any questions, so comment down below what you think. First up, for you, if your friend's partner was cheating, would you tell them or stay out of it?
I would tell them unless they are married with kids. I have to be very strategic because I don't want to try to ruin a whole family apart because it's more technical. But in the past, I did tell one of my girlfriends that I caught her man cheating and then she cut me off.
Oh,
that's for another day.
I would tell my friend, do what you want with this information. This is what I heard, blah, blah, blah. Here you go.
Honestly, ladies, to any of my girlfriends out there, if you don't like the truth and then you get mad at me for telling you the truth, like, oh, I don't like the fact that you told me my boyfriend cheated, get out of my life. Here's the door. But if you're going to point the finger at me and cut me off, bye. Thank you.
If someone gets cheated on and stays, do you think the relationship can ever fully heal?
Truthfully, no. You're always going to have trust issues. You're always going to have trust issues.
I feel like if I got cheated on and I stayed with my partner, it would be in my mind constantly 24/7. Like, I would start just overthinking everything.
And it's going to enable the like controlling aspect.
Yeah. And then honestly, if you're staying with a man that's cheating on you, you look dumb.
Seriously.
You look dumb.
I loved finding out when my exes cheated on me. It was just the easiest way for me to
break up. It's the easiest breakup. Like, go get your revenge body. Go to the gym, glow up, and just go out.
Yeah, because if a man cheats, you just know they are so low class and trashy. Shout out to my exes. But literally, like, I deserve better. I'm going to elevate. I'm going to find better. And
if someone starts dating a person right after a breakup, is it a rebound or could it be real love? Okay. I started dating my boyfriend after a breakup, like 3 months later, and we've been together for 7 years.
But was it a rebound kind of in the beginning, like you maybe missed or thought about your ex?
No, I didn't think about my ex at all.
Okay, so you probably didn't even have any feelings for him? So
I did have feelings. I did have feelings for my ex, but
it wasn't strong enough.
It was already like our relationship was already on the rocks.
Yeah.
I did the classic of like my current boyfriend was my best friend when I was with my ex, and
I know, and a lot of people have issues with that, having best friends of the opposite sex. Because I have one. When I broke up with one of my partners, I went up to my homie. I was like, hey, I'm feeling lonely. Like, should we just like be like friends with benefits? And he looked at me. He gave me the dirtiest look, and he just looked at me as if I was a piece of trash. He was like, you are so unclassy. And I started laughing. And then at that point I knew, I was like, wow, he's really genuinely just my friend. But I will never genuinely have a male best friend if I genuinely think there's a potential in the future.
And I have guy friends. Like, if he has a best friend, no, like he does, I'm his best friend. So going back to the question that we just never answered, if someone starts dating a person right after a breakup, is it a rebound or could it be real love? For me, it worked out for me. I've been dating him for 7 years. It worked out. For you, is it a rebound or can it be love?
Both. I was a rebound and then it turned into love.
Oh my God.
It did. Oh, good
if an ex reaches out, should you entertain the conversation or just ignore it?
If an ex reaches out overall, if I'm with someone, hell no. If you cheated on me, hell no. Listen, don't ever entertain any ex that comes back into your life if they were verbally abusive, physically abusive, emotionally cheated on you, physically cheated on you, or you just had no chemistry or compatibility. Here's a little tip to know someone's right for you. You have to look at chemistry and compatibility. And I saw this somewhere online. Chemistry is categorized into 3 parts and compatibility is categorized in 2 parts. So chemistry is physical, mental, and financial. Because if a guy cannot financially support you or whatever, that chemistry is just going to fizzle out really quick. 5 checklists: physical, mental, financial for chemistry, and then compatibility is emotional and spiritual. If those 5 boxes tick and you guys are all cool and it ticks all the boxes, that's how you know you have a good partner. I always have 1 box missing though.
Is taking a break in a relationship a good idea or is it just delaying the breakup?
Delaying.
I realize I would rather just break up than take a break.
Facts.
Should your partner have to block their exes or is it okay for them to stay friends?
Hell no.
I don't think
I would never allow any of my exes to be friends with their exes.
It can be cordial, right? They can be cordial if they see each other like hi, bye, whatever. Being friends, I don't think it's a good idea, but blocking them, I think that's too much. Unless like the person's like very toxic and keeps on trying to intervene in your relationship, block. If you found out your partner cheated 5 years ago but has been faithful ever since, would you still leave? Yes. Even if it was 5 years ago, I am leaving. I'm out, selling your stuff, keying your car, putting glitter in your clothes.
I'm gonna join you too. I'm gonna bring my nail polish.
I'm out, putting sugar in your gas.
Usually when you meet people, they will tell you who they are the first time around. All the guys who have cheated on me on the past, they would always say something on the first time I ever met them that always hinted their ideology and like who they are and what they believe in. Like one of my first serious relationship, homeboy preached, every man has a 7-year itch. I should have known.
7 years?
Like every 7 years, guys get the temptation to want to hook up or cheat.
Dude, I'm making 7 years next month.
I know. Your boyfriend seems like a good kid.
If your partner wanted to take a solo trip with their attractive best friend or
Fuck
the
no.
opposite sex,
No, hell no. That question is already done.
No.
I dare you.
Enough said. No.
I dare my boyfriend to take even a road trip,
Please.
even if the girl's ugly. No.
No.
One thing I've learned is it does not matter if a female is pretty or ugly, and it doesn't matter.
Is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating?
Yes.
Yes.
That's like more painful because feelings are involved. And like if my man like said I love you or was like falling in love with someone else,
Hell no, that would break me.
I would just burn his car down, honestly.
Yeah, I'd help.
Thank you.
I would light up
I
the
feel like
match.
you would have such good ideas. We
Anyways.
dare you to cheat.
If someone cheats while drunk, does it make it any less serious?
No, dude, cheating is game over. I don't care. That means like we can't trust you to be out in a bar or in a setting where alcohol is involved. Like, bye. There's a door. Let's close it
Okay,
off then.
so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked our rapid questions and answers.
If you want more rapid question videos, let us know in the comments below. And even if you don't let us know, we're going to still do them because this is too good. So basically your opinions don't matter. But anyways, it's about us and what makes us happy.
Stay tuned for next video. Thanks so much for joining us. And we'll see you on the next
Let's do that stupid generational Gen Z heart. It's so cringe.
Bye.
Bye.